y'all, and welcome to my plus size grandma, Miss Coco Bellamy. Y'all, it is 2 a.m. in the morning, and I am up crying, and I just need to vent. I need to just get some stuff off my mind so that I can get to sleep. I got an early morning. Real early morning. And y'all got to excuse me, I'm walking these halls trying to get to my sitting area where I want to be at for tonight. Yeah, I've been crying a lot today. Well, not today. It actually didn't start till about an hour ago. I don't know what happened. It just hit. I just started crying. I just started crying. I mean, it just came down all of a sudden. Then I started having like a little flashback. And I haven't had a flashback and I don't know when. I forgot them things even existed. But I think it was the show I did earlier. I had shows to do on domestic violence and then the ectopic pregnancies. And that was so much like reliving like things that I had already went through. So I'm thinking that's what caused it. Yeah, it did. Because I felt myself change during the broadcast. I felt the overwhelming sensation of sadness. I was very sad because I lost kids, and hearing testimonies of other women that lost children, and the domestic violence thing. I've been in that most all my life. All my life. Been around it, been in it, grew up with it. Grew up really scared of trucks because we always thought we were going to die by trucks. I mean, my mom get mad at my dad and pull right out in front of an 18-wheeler. And I think I just get upset too because people be like, oh, why you want to say that about your people and stuff? They're your people. Well, they are my people. So I can talk about them. And I also say this to their face as well. Whatever I'm saying on here, I say to them as well. So sometimes it just reoccurs and gets to the point where it just is too much for me. I may have been triggered earlier when I was talking with my son about my house and some pictures that got stolen out of here during the time that I had to leave, the month and 2 weeks that I was gone. It's a lot of things I would never understand. And I ain't even trying to understand it. I'm just trying to let God do what he got to do through and by me and just live life. But yeah, that was just the horrible. It was just all of a sudden hit, y'all, like an hour ago. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep like this. I cut my little lights on, calmed down a little bit. And then the crying started back again. So I said, well, whatever it is, I just got to let it off my chest. That's what my therapist is teaching me, is to let stuff off my chest rather than to suppress it and try to hold it in. Now, the therapist did tell me some other stuff last week that I guess I'm kind of still in denial about, and I don't really want to talk about that right now because that hurt my feelings. Because it made me, well, I guess I can talk about it a little bit. Can't tell you what they told me it was right now, but I can talk about a little bit that's, surrounding around it. Well, they told me that, see, I didn't forgot. Y'all, memory loss is part of PTSD. Concentration is part, loss of concentration is part of it. And I'm having a lot of that. Having to repeat words, repeat sentences, some stuttering going on, a lot of stuttering going on. um, what else? See, if I don't write it down, I can't remember it like I would like to. Um, oh yeah, with the memory loss, you know, you would think it just be like for the time that you're in the pain, but it's, you know, you think you just lose the memories of whatever happened during that incident, but you don't. You lose a lot of memory. Right now, the only memories that I have is like from when I was 7 years old. And y'all remember, I always told y'all everything started like when I was 7 years old. That's when it seemed like everything just started. And that's the only memories that I really have. I can't even remember too much of last year. I know I went through hell and all that, but I can't remember details to it. So thank God I had wrote it down. And that makes it hard with writing my book because I can't remember everything. But thank God I got those little notes written down and the journals written down because I can't, whatever I didn't process is now to the wherever part of my mind is at. Um, I've lost a whole 10 years from the 80s to the 90s. I don't remember much about that. Just a little bit of some school events, but not much. I can't remember what life was like in the 80s. I remember music. I remember good music like Cyndi Lauper and Whitney Houston, but I don't remember physically what I was doing during that time. 80s and 90s. I mean, the 80s to the 90s. And then from 90 on up, I only remember, I can't remember. I can't remember. So that's made me feel bad too, is knowing that my memory is lost. But then on the other hand, it makes me happy too, because I don't feel as bad about what happened because I don't know what happened. You understand me? And I just got like this, like within the last 3 weeks. When I came back home, that's when my memory started going. Um, it's wild, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it's wild. People that have never been through it, I don't expect you to understand it. I can tell you something that I can't recall experiencing to this magnitude, to this bigness, this greatness of it. I can't recall ever going through anything like this with my mind where I'm just like, I'm just living each day, like literally living each day and can only remember in that day, but like the next day, a lot of memory is gone. A lot of it is gone and it's sad. But like I said, at the same time, I'm more happier like that because I don't have to remember everything that happened. And they're not now racing in my face like they was. I don't know how I did it, but the therapist says that it's up to me to come up out of it. It's up to me to want to remember and deal with those thoughts and stuff. And I have been trying to, but I can't. I can't pull it up. Like it's not like on a computer where we can hit a backspace or something, and it's more difficult than that. So all I know is that I feel a lot happier. There we go, y'all. We got a yawn. That means I'm gonna get sleepy. All I know is that I have been a lot happier these last 2 weeks because I can't remember nothing. And when I started talking to my therapist, it was like the little bit I did remember was basically childlike memories. And that's where the problem is coming in for me. It's the childlike stuff, because I was told that sometimes when you go through a lot of trauma like this on your brain, that a defense mechanism automatically shoots off and sends you back to a time when you felt safer. I felt safer when I was 7. At that time, I was speaking up for what I believed in, what I thought was right. I spoke up. And now, it's like I'm starting to gradually get myself back where I can speak up and speak out to people and stuff. Because when my dad died, that's when I shut down talking to family and stuff. I was like, y'all on your own. I'm done. And I really when I shut it down, I didn't know it was going to shut everything else down inside of me. I had no idea. So now it's touch and go situation with memory. And I'm hoping to fully recover. I don't know how long it will take. But they said as soon as I deal with whatever is bothering me, that I'll be fine. But the thing is, it's a lot of stuff bothering me. It's a lot of stuff that was bothering me last I remember. It was a lot of stuff. It was beyond my mama. It was beyond being sexual assaulted and all that. It was a lot of stuff. So I guess I just got to get to writing. Right now, some stuff. That's what my therapist said. Y'all, I didn't turn my TV on, so I'm finna go lay down. But he told me to get back to writing, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get back to writing soon as I get this house done, or it might be sooner than that, because right now, I don't know. Anyway, I just came on the vent anyway. We'll see how things go tomorrow. Today. I'm hoping today is better for me. It's gotta be better for me than it was these last couple hours. Yep. Whew, needed that drink. Hopefully things will be better, and hopefully I can come on here on much happier terms. Tell y'all something about my dating that I'm doing. I'm enjoying that part. Now that part is like A1. Okay. Alright, y'all, but I'm fit to get off. Holla.